Do you want to feel good and be healthy without spending a fortune on healthcare or alternative wellness? I'm going to share with you in this video 7 cheap and easy ways to be healthy. Hi, I'm Camille Gaines. I'm a financial coach, a personal finance author for women, and founder of financialwoman.com. I want to share with you in this video ways that I've discovered over the years without spending a fortune on holistic wellness and or being on medicine all the time. What I found was I really like to try to be healthy in a way that avoids having to take medication, but often holistic wellness can cost a fortune. So in this video, I'm going to share 7 cheap and easy ways to be healthy. The first tip I want to share with you is simply to eat clean. Now, what does eat clean mean? It just means eat real food, vegetables, fruit, and meat. It's avoiding things that are additives. And I learned this the hard way after having migraines for decades as well as joint pain. So I love this topic. I'm very committed to it, and I won't go into detail here. I'll make another video with more information on it. But simply eating clean, just knowing what you're putting in your body, which usually is simply eating fruits, vegetables, and meats without anything added in that you don't know what it is. So the very first tip then is simply to eat clean. The next tip I want to share with you is to reduce household chemicals. So I was first triggered to this, believe it or not. I had a cat that had allergies, and every time my housekeeper came, my cat almost died. And I suddenly realized that it was the toxins and the fragrances and things that were in chemicals in the household cleaning supplies we were using. So reduce your household chemicals. Just think about when you clean your house, how that fills your air and your environment with unhealthy and toxic chemicals. One of my favorite products for doing this that's cheap and easy is Dr. Bonners, Bonners. I'll be glad to put a link to it, some information in the description below the video. But Dr. Bonners is this big bottle of cleaning fluid that is healthy. It's natural. It doesn't have a lot of chemicals in it. I don't think it has any chemicals in it. And it has these wonderful natural fragrances from essential oils like peppermint and eucalyptus and lavender. And the great thing about it is a really big bottle costs $10, and you mix it with water and put it in a sprayer or just use it however strong you need it to be. And you can put it on a rag or put it in a spray bottle or however you need to use it. So Dr. Bonners is a great way that's cheap to avoid household cleaning chemicals. Okay, that's tip number 2. Tip number 3 is, I have a prop here, homeopathic remedies. Here they are. And I have no idea why this works. It logically doesn't seem like it would work. It seems just crazy that it would. But you can buy these remedies for any different type of ailment. And this particular one is very common, so I'll tell you about it. It's called Arnica montana, and it's for achy joints. So when you buy this, and they have it at any holistic wellness store, or you can order it online, and it will tell briefly what it's for. But I have a couple of books that are really good that give a little more detail, because it's really important to pick the right remedy. There are hundreds, and this is based on I don't know, I think over 100 years of research and science that was developed in Germany, where homeopathic remedies came from. Don't hold me to that, but I'm going from memory here, which can be scary. Anyway, the main point I want to make is that this cost about $6, and honestly, I have gotten great results with this. I've shared it with friends several times, and they've been astounded by the great results that they got. So homeopathic remedies, they actually work. So that was tip number 3. Tip number 4 is simply to walk. Walking is such an easy and free exercise. You just throw your clothes on and go out the front door, and there's no gym fees involved. There's no driving across town, buying the cute outfits. It's just throw your clothes on. I've done another video about how I just throw my exercise, my walking clothes on right when I get up in the morning, and then that makes it happen during the day. But that tip I want to share with you is simply to walk. That's the 4th tip. Tip number 5 is meditate, or at least go inside once a day. So you may not be the meditation type. I think it's great for everybody, and I've gone through periods where I meditate for half an hour or more and periods where I don't meditate at all. But what really helps me if I'm not meditating at all is just to simply sit down and take 2 or 3 really, really deep breaths and get in tune with my body. You'll notice I'm slowing down just talking about it, but it makes me aware of aches and pains and things that I don't even notice. And I tend to be an A-type personality, you may have guessed, and I stay a little bit revved up all the time. And it really helps me if I just stop for a minute and go inward and notice how I'm being and how I'm living, and slowing down just a little bit and not staying so revved up all the time and taxing those adrenal glands. So that's the tip I wanted to share with you, number 5. Tip number 6 is simply to sleep enough. We all are sleeping less and less, and you know how many hours you need in order to feel good and rested. For me, it's between 7 and 8. I'm really delighted that in recent years I've been able to get by and feel pretty good with 7 hours. So you know what it takes for you to feel good, and make sure that you're disciplined in a way that you get in bed and you get those hours that you need in order to feel good. It's so important for overall wellness. And then tip number 7 is simply to develop a healthy mindset. When we live with feelings of gratitude and abundance and joy, it simply helps us be healthier. And so tip number 7 is simply to develop a healthy mindset. And I think that the easiest and fastest way to do this is simply to think positive. It's amazing how much this can change the way that you look at things and how your life goes on a day-to-day basis. So those are the 7 tips I wanted to share with you in this video, cheap and easy ways to be healthy. If you liked this, please let me know by clicking the thumbs up button below. And I'd love to hear if you have any questions or comments in the comment section below. Be sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of my videos. Thank you so much for watching.